definition of synergy would be the whole is greater than the sum
of its parts.
Yeah.
Very good. What makes a good entrepreneur? First of all, the question was, what is an entrepreneur?
They create a company that is based on an idea they have, and usually that idea is that shock people, that other people don't ever think about.
So something that might be a brand new idea, right?
Yeah,
So
like
that would be really
Apple,
good.
People have not thought about that anymore.
Sure, like smartphones,
Yeah,
Apple,
so
all that
many
stuff,
things.
right? Okay, great. Now, we were talking about what makes a good entrepreneur. And you guys gave some great ideas about leadership and risk-taking and so many other things, right? But if we break it down, you know what the 3 things that are really, really important for an entrepreneur? The first thing is a good idea. Okay? Without a good idea, you don't have anything. Now, having a good idea is great, but the second part of it is all the ingredients that go into making that good idea work. So we'll just call that ingredients, right?
So getting ingredients.
So the ingredients would be what? One of the main things would be money. So you need to be able to raise capital. The other important ingredient is, can you do everything yourself?
Members of your idea.
Yeah.
Employees.
A team of people who are hardworking, who make a lot of effort, who are committed, who are loyal, and who believe in your idea.
And trust you.
Correct.
And they
So
won't
having
stab you
money
in the
and
back.
having a good, and they won't stab you in the back, yes. Having money and having a good team are 2 really, really, really important things, right? Some of you said time, yes. Time's really important, but if you're an entrepreneur and you're trying to get your idea off the ground, then you're basically putting in every single waking moment of your time into your idea. That's it. You're sleeping, waking up, and working. You're eating while you're working. You're going to the toilet while you're working. Okay? You're doing everything while you're working, and you probably sleep 4 hours a day, 7 days a week. Doesn't matter, because you're all about getting your idea off the ground. So first thing is that you believe in your idea. What's the third most important aspect of being an entrepreneur? You guys ready for this?
Yes.
Remember this word. It's called execution.
Oh, I think I need.
You know
so
what
you get
execution
rid of
is?
the people that you don't need.
No, that's a different type of execution. You can cut off someone's neck and that's called
Yeah.
execution. This execution, right, means getting it done. Period. The ability to get it done. What does CEO mean?
CEO.
Chief Executive Officer.
I knew it.
You know what that means? The chief officer who's able to execute, who's able to get it done. So you have to have a good idea, but if you can't get it done, if you can't make it work, your idea is worth what?
0%.
I don't care if you came up with the greatest idea that could be $1 billion. But if you don't get it done, it's not worth $1 billion. It's worth nothing. It's only an idea. Right? Have you ever heard that the richest place in the world is the graveyard?
No.
Because there are millions of people who have brilliant ideas who never get to execute it. And they die with their ideas. And those ideas never become real. The main problems that an entrepreneur faces in a market. Angel,
Yeah.
what was the market again?
The market?
Yeah.
Explain
How would
what
you
the
define a market?
The market is a place where many consumers and producers like meet, and consumers buy and producers sell.
Very good. That's pretty good. It's pretty good for a
Third grade.
third grade, isn't it?
Yeah.
How about getting your product into the market?
Oh, yeah.
That's the hard part.
That's a really tough part, 'cause especially if it's a new product, you have to tell people about it, and you have to convince them
Advertising.
Trade them.
that it's a good product, right? Because they don't know anything about it. If it's a new product, right? And even if it's another product that's there in the market, and yours is a different brand, then you still have to convince people why your brand is worth it or is better, right? So you do?
Yeah.
Getting your product into the market?
No, not that.
Huh?
The doctor shit.
Oh, really? You need help with that?
Yeah, with the
Oh, Angel, can you help? Thank you. What makes a good company?
Money.
Money makes a good company.
Yeah, because to continue a company, you always need money,
So let me put it this way. Assuming you had a good team and you had money and you had all that stuff. Now what do you need?
More ideas.
A good product?
More ideas.
That's very good. More ideas. So continuous,
Yeah.
coming up with continuous stuff so you're not just stuck on the same idea. Yeah. What else?
Yeah.
Let me put it very simply. What's the whole point of a company?
Maybe like to put ideas out to make other people's life more convenient and also to bring in more
That's
money.
a wonderful answer. That's the perfect answer, actually. The whole point of a company, the whole point of starting a business is to do one thing and one thing alone. It's to make life better or easier or more convenient for other people. That's it. And if you have a product or a service that does that, you have the chance of having a very, very, very successful business. You're really on the right track. What qualities make a good company leader? Which qualities don't?
Good leader who is example for everyone, works harder than I think even the employees want to work hard as a leader. So I think one of the best ways to teach in a company is by showing that you can work and being an example.
So leadership by example. That's a very important quality of a good leader. So that you're not just telling people stuff.
You're doing it.
You actually do it, right? All right, that's good. I like that. What else? What's a good quality of a leader? You got one?
Maybe someone that isn't too bossy. Because sometimes, like, when I hear something like, oh my gosh, just do this because you're right and you're so dumb, do this because it's the right thing to do.
Right.
It doesn't make me really want to do it because they said it in, like, a mean way to me. But if they say, oh, that's right, but maybe this will be better because and it's the tone you say it in, maybe.
Right.
Or
So someone who's able to communicate in a way that encourages you to work. Yeah, that's very good. So that's very important.
I think being organized and having
really
a schedule
Yep.
is very important because a leader will make something that's comfortable for everyone.
So being well organized, right? Yeah. Let's talk about something that makes you a bad leader.
a bad leader, then somebody that like puts so much work on the other people, and he's like just like all he does at work is.
All right. We got there earlier. So. How about somebody without a vision? One of the most important things about a leader is somebody who knows where his company is supposed to go. And there's a lot of ambiguity. There's a lot of stuff you don't know about the future, and you still have to figure it out. And that vision and being able to take people with you on that vision and communicate that, I think that's really important. And not being able to do that, I think, makes a very weak leader, right?
Yeah. I think you can be like a person who works every night, all day long.
Yeah.
You can be a good leader, have a schedule and everything. But you gotta be able to take risks.
Mm-hmm.
And a leader who doesn't take risks and just keeps you there and hope it goes somewhere is, as Albert Einstein said, insane when they don't change anything and they expect it to be different.
Now this next question kind of ties in with that and says, does a good leader essentially make a company better? Why or why not? Okay, first of all, does a good leader make a company better?
Yes.
Without a leader, there's no company.
And
with a bad leader, just like where's the work?
Correct. So we agree on that unanimously. So the question is, why or why not? Why does a good leader make a company better?
A good leader.
Why is leadership so important in a company, basically?
Leadership is important in your company because without leadership, your company's not going anywhere.
Correct. You have to have leaders who guide the team Ford. Someone who's able to tie all that together and make the company into one team, right? So now we come to the next one. What makes a good product or service? I think we touched upon that. What makes a good product is basically the answer to the question of what makes a good company.
Makes others' life better.
Make others' life better, easier, more convenient, cheaper, all those things, right? Can you tell me what globalization is?
I think globalization is when a company is doing successful and goes everywhere. And instead of having one branch here, you have many branches like food restaurants.
Okay, so that's more of a company becoming global, but globalization, it does not necessarily need a company for that. Globalization is the idea of how this whole world is now becoming closer and flatter. For example, it used to be very difficult for us to travel places, right? But now you get on a flight, you can go anywhere you want. And because of that, you have a lot of migration, you have people moving around, languages, English being the most prominent language in the world, and most people speaking English nowadays. It's easier for them to work anywhere because you have a common language. So more and more, there's a lot more diversity.
So it makes life easier.
People, Now, 100 years ago, Angel, in the school that you'd go to in Japan, right now you have people from 70 or 80 different countries in your school, right? Maybe even more, actually. But 100 years ago, you would have only had Japanese people, and we wouldn't have been here either. Right? Probably not. You know what I mean? There was none of that 100 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
But now, you're able to go to a school with people from over 70, 80 different countries because of globalization. Are you guys enjoying this?
Yeah, can you just make questions?
Yeah, I just said 2 seconds ago.
Yes. Angel, I think we're done though.
No, I don't want to sleep. There is no point.
You guys enjoying this?
Yeah. This is my future. I already know it.
This is your future.